So this is a very important video for me, and it's what I would call a public service announcement. For the last couple of years, every year I make sure I put up a post on my Facebook page. I only have the one. I put it up on Twitter, and I remind people, I do not have another Facebook page, and I do not ask for money for any charity so that you can get a job at Radio Africa. And the reason I say this is that I notice that once, twice a week, I'll still get an email from somebody who says, hey, do you have another Facebook page? To which I say no. Do you have a charity, a foundation where if I donate money to, that's how I get a job at Radio Africa? No. And the reason I need to put this out there is that there are some people who will ignore it. And there's something to be said for how pig-headed some people can be. I have a verified Facebook page with over 1 million people. But for some reason, in your thick head, you think that a page with 3,000 people is the real deal. Because the other 1 million guys, obviously, are stupid. Why are they on the verified page? And that's why I have no sympathy for you when you get conned. The other thing I remember somebody asked me, aren't you going to do something about the fact that this person cons these people? And incidentally, every time somebody tells me that they have been asked by this person who runs this rogue Facebook page that says, Caroline Mutoko has a foundation, I don't have a foundation. And you can actually search. You can go and figure it out. I don't have a registered foundation. I never have. I know exactly how I do my giving, okay? But this person tells you if you make a contribution to this foundation is how you'll get a job. Let me tell you why I have no sympathy for you. It's because what you seek is seeking you. And because you have an under table mentality, that person finds you every time. Because you seem to think you can get a job that requires talent and you clearly have none, but you think you can pay for it because this is who we are as a people. We're the people who, to get in the police force, you pay somebody 200,000. Your family doesn't have that money, but you all go and collect it so you can give it to somebody so you can get a job. Imagine what you could have done with that 200,000 shillings. The same people who do it with the army, you're the same people who do it with schools, you're the same people who do it everywhere. And then you have the nerve to say, and corruption must end. The only corruption you want to end is the one that does not involve you. But the one that you believe is going to benefit you is something you actually actively seek. And I must say this. I'm sure the only reason that person has never closed that Facebook page is that there are people who actually take money. And I remember there's somebody who once came to our reception to say, I need to see Caroline because I made a contribution, like she told me on Facebook, da, da, da. And Jane in my reception knows that story. She just raises one eyebrow and says, So she dialed my extension and I told her, actually, I need to see this person. So I went to reception. I wasn't even like, sit down. Why are you sitting? I was like, explain to me this. Have you ever seen that there is a Facebook page with over 1 million people on it? Yes. Does that page ever at any time promote a foundation by Caroline Mutoko? No. Have you ever heard kuna mtu anilipa pesa akapata kazi hapa? No. So why do you think it's something you can do? I have no sympathy for you. The number of this person, by the way, is known. I've given it to the cops. I've actually recorded a statement, made it very clear. Because you see, I never want you to wake up one day and try and sue me because you and your small-mindedness and your corruption, because that's your corruption calling, huh? Went and gave money to somebody and now you want to say, I gave money to Caroline Mutoko. No, you didn't. So trust me, there is a proper police record showing that I do not do this, I do not do this, this is not my phone number, this is who you people are giving money to. But I will tell you here and now again, I don't have a charity. I do not have a registered foundation. And anybody asking you to give money to that foundation so you can get a job at Radio Africa is a thief. And anytime you've actually given money to that person, and the reason you found that person and ignored the verified Facebook page is because you're seeking something under the table and you found it. I have never asked anyone to give me a shilling to secure anyone a job, and I never will. But you, on the other hand, know why you have found that thug, because the two of you are two of a kind. And I know some of you will be really irritated by it, but some of you will actually nod in agreement because you know that's why that person has been caught. Crooked people attract other crooked people. You do. When you want something for nothing, When you want the easy way out, you find someone who will actually take you for a ride to get you there. And you know something? Serves you right.